What's going on, Elevate University family? I'm glad to be back with another video. Now, in today's video, we got something different. Y'all usually used to be dropping gems, educational stuff. Today, we actually have one of our mentees from our student coaching program that has coming on within a week. Now, we did launch a coaching program where I'm teaching you how to build out your own funding credit business in a box. And within a week, he was able to bring in 35,000 in business revenue his first week out into the industry. He's crushing it. He's killing it. Now, not everybody's a go-getter like this guy. In our program, we teach you everything you need to know to be able to grow, elevate, and get to the next level and actually start your credit and funding business in a box. Let's get into it. What's going on, Elevate community? I'm glad you guys are watching in and tuning in. And on today's video, we have a crazy testimonial. I don't even know if anybody else will be able to top this. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Man, that's the goal. You don't want anyone else to top you, but we'll see. We'll see what you.
On today's video, we got Hassen, bro. He has joined our community. He's actually joined our coaching program where he was able to start his own credit and funding business in a box within our mentorship. And first week out is just going crazy. But I did want to bring him on. I know some people always kind of worry about certain programs, certain coaching programs. Do they work? Do they not work? There's a lot of myths in the industry about, especially in this industry, in the credit funding industry, about being able to get the game and actually be able to execute with it. And he's been able to come in, turn it up, get to the next level. But yeah, without further ado, man, I just kind of tell him a little bit about you, where you came in at, and obviously let's just start from the top, bro.
Yeah, man. So actually, I just joined the community actually a week ago, but I actually came in originally started with credit repair, and Colton kind of opened my eyes to like, man, credit is not just credit. It goes way deeper than that. There's like funding. How do you get funded? How many inquiries can you have? So this all opened my eyes. Originally, I used to do solar, so I was in sales for a while already, but this turned my life around actually within the last week. I joined last week, and now $35,000, that's profit, and he can show you within the last week. So, I mean, all it is really is it's all knowledge that he gives you. So, like with his coaching program, it's not like the other ones, to be honest with you guys. So, what Colton does is hand on. Whenever you need him, he's there. It's hands on coaching. So it's the best out of the best. Some of these other coaching programs that I go into, that I deal with, or like that I have dealt with in the past, they just give you the information. Hey, go fend for yourself. So Colton is definitely different, man. I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Got you. No, most definitely, bro. I mean, a lot of people in the industry, like they don't really help a lot of people out, or if they do, they're really good at what they do, but they're just so. It's like kind of like there's like a disconnect there, right? So, I mean, obviously, being able to plug into, a one-on-one mentorship where you're actually able to take game and actually execute on it, as you can see, like, obviously there was an investment on the end. You were hungry, you were ready to go. You're ready to dive in and go all the way in, but you kind of see how like just simply taking those step by steps and implementing how you were able to just kind of hit that launch pad,
Yeah.
and leverage your warm market and stuff like that, and kind of go in and kind of just dive in from there.
Yeah.
Obviously, not everybody's going to be able to do what you did, bro. Just being
Yeah.
honest, right? Not everybody. I didn't even come in the game
Some
and kill
people
it like
can.
that.
Some people
Right.
can.
Right. So I guess it's touch on a little bit about mindset, bro. Like, kind of like what did you take in mentally into this program? Obviously, outside of you, because I believe you did solar before, like you said. So, like, what kind of mindset did you believe that you had to have to kind of come in here and crush it and do what you just did with numbers on your first week out?
I mean, to be honest, so mindset wise, it's a dog mindset, to be honest with you. It's like, hey, I'm all in. There's no plan B. I actually stopped solar just to do this. So I was like, it's either gonna work or it's either not going to work. But I was gonna make sure that this second option was not gonna happen. So it's do or die at this point, just because of where you want to be in your life. You either got to be do or die. All these people, these wealthy people that you guys hear of all the time, they all took the risk at one point. So this risk definitely paid off, to be honest with you, especially within the first week. I can't only imagine what the first year is going to be like. But yeah,
Right.
it's all about just having a good mindset. Wake up every morning, just because all you're doing at the end of the day is you're just taking care of people. You're literally changing people's lives, just like yourself. You just changed my life, even with the credit repair too, the funding to help me get started with this and stuff like that. So Yeah, I just want to give you thanks, Golden. To be honest, like this thing in my mindset has actually changed from solar, because solar is all good and stuff like that. The money's good, don't get me wrong, the commission's good, but this is being your own boss and running your own schedule and actually helping people all day and every day and just seeing the smiles on people's faces is just a whole different ball game.
To be honest, a lot of people just, like I said, they just don't help a lot of people out. And then like being able to see people like you come in and win, and it's just being hungry, bro. So people like you make my job easy, make it easy for me. Cause I know like with me, I had that mindset coming in, right? I had that go-getter mindset. I knew no matter what, when people were telling me, hey, you might want to go back to run to a 9 to 5 because you have a daughter, you have this going, like boom, boom, boom. I didn't. I didn't tap out. I kind of just ran straight forward and pivoted to the next play, which was obviously getting into credit and funding, and then just kept growing and invested. And the thing is, I didn't do what you did, right? So for certain people out there that are struggling, like like getting into a mentorship, paying thousands of dollars to do it, they don't understand the value and what they get on the end. Like, can you really kind of just break down how that kind of just streamline the process for you versus have maybe trying to go to YouTube University, maybe trying to figure it out on your own and kind of struggling that way? Like, how would you say like the difference between had you just kind of try to just Google search or YouTube or maybe chat GPT it out, how the difference between that versus investing in us and investing in any program like kind of streamline that process for you?
Yeah, mainly it's just the hands-on coaching and all these system and processes you use that nobody else has access to be honest with you. So the systems that you showed me has helped me scale like tremendously within the last week. Like I didn't even know that was a thing, to be honest with you. Like with all the stuff you showed me, man, it's crazy with how much knowledge and stuff you gave me, even like on the first day and stuff like that. It's the hands-on training for me. That you're there all the time. You're always taking care of me when I need it. When I have a question, instant reply. I can see all of your other people too that are in that program as well. They're getting taken care of as well. But yeah, for me, it's mainly just the hands-on training and then the system and processes you use. Just because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how hard you work when it comes to a business. It's all about the systems and processes that you have in place to help not only yourself succeed, but others succeed as well, right?
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. I mean, that's great. And that, I mean, like a lot of people just they kind of get on the fence about it. They don't know certain things, or they kind of get scared to jump in. But you jumped all the way in. You took all the game. I mean, shit, you got to probably got a better background than me now with good lighting. So like, and that's a dope background, bro. By the way, so good job on
It
that.
gotta go back
But
to
yeah, just
school.
taking action, like, and like, okay, so let's talk about what it takes. Obviously, it takes a lot of consistency and grit, grind. You got to have the right mindset. But literally, bro, as far as the work ethic and the content and putting time in, like, can you dumb it down for some people that really think it's going to be overly the top to do? 'Cause I know at first you were kind of like, I got to, sit down and do a content, but like now that you've done it, like, and now that you're kind of fully invested in literally just in 7 days, like, kind
Yeah,
of break down and kind of dumb that down for people how
yeah.
like
For
simple it is
anyone
going to
on
be to
the
play.
fence, this is the best program you guys could do, to be honest with you. This is the best. Just because at first, the first day, oh man, it was weird. Just sitting in front of a camera and just because usually I'm in front of people, not a camera. So it's like, oh, the whole world is staring at me. But when
Right.
it actually allows you, once you get used to it, you can actually just be yourself and just give your full self to people that you may not could have in other industries and stuff like that. Just the daily is just editing videos. I mean, making the videos like content wise is just it's all easy and fun, to be honest with you, because it's not really a grind. It's just how consistent do you want to be and how successful do you want to be within yourself to help you succeed? Because at the end of the day, you can only help people so much, but they also have themselves, right? So, I mean, being shy and stuff like that, there's really no point in being shy because at the end of the day, nobody's around you, man. It's literally just the camera, and then all they're gonna do is just see you through another phone, right? So, but with like the consistency and the grind and stuff like that, I mean, it's not that hard, man. It's just how bad do you want it, you know? How bad do you
Right,
want it?
absolutely. Yeah, because I think people get kind of weary about that, right? Like some people, and I get it. I'm a big personality guy. You're kind of the same way, and even for you, it's kind of like, okay, I'm in the camera, right? Like this is a different transition from door knocking and door, and I'm vice versa. I feel like I'm not gonna go do what y'all do. I'm not gonna go door knock and sit in somebody's house and have them tell me how this and that, and then putting up solar units and I just can't do it. It's not my thing, right? But like you kind of fell in, you got used to the camera. And I feel like your content's taken out, and now you're starting to kind of build up a little following, stuff like that, slowly but surely. And now everything's just kind of working out for you. So, I mean, that's excellent. That's excellent. So, I guess just kind of rewinding back, right? Because I know a lot of people come in, they're not gonna want to just jump into coaching. Not everybody's gonna be a coaching and funding kind of like student, right? But a lot of people want to come in and they're tired of going through endless repair processes, endless, investing in this repair guy, that repair guy. Like, And I believe you brought a few guys with you too on the repair side. Like explain that for those that just want to kind of invest on the repair side. Explain how our program works and how it's worked for you. Has it been beneficial? Has it not been? Is there communication there? Is there no communication? Is there updates? Is there no updates? Kind of what's
Yeah,
been your experience on just the credit repair side alone, just being a
yeah.
client.
So with the repair program from like the client side, it's been amazing. I mean, you get emails and updates. You have complete access to everything on the repair side. So when it comes to being on the fence on repairing with Colton and or I sometime in the future, it all depends. It doesn't really matter. It's just the program that's different from ours and others is you get one-on-one updates. To be honest with you, you'll have your own rep. They'll update you whether it's us or one of the reps. You're gonna have updated emails every month on your disputes. The max process time to get your credit repaired is 3 months max, sometimes even two, sometimes even once. It depends on everyone's credit report. But from going from a 500 credit score all the way up to 700 to 800, and he helps you with credit card stacking and all that stuff, even getting access to funding and stuff like that. That whatever he charges for you guys, whether it's it's right around the $1,500, that is worth every penny. Because not only are you getting your credit repaired and you're changing your whole life, you're getting access to funding and you're getting access to the credit cards. That right there is just going to change your whole life, from even for people at a young age, because most people at a young age, they're messing up their credit, they're still learning, right? You've completely changed my outlook on credit, and that's why I went all in on you. I didn't go all in on like just credit repair and stuff. I bought into you, to be honest, just because you're genuine and you're down to earth, man.
I appreciate it, bro. That means a lot. I mean, I pride myself on that. That was the biggest thing when I came in is I wanted to be the client. I wanted to be the business owner that I wanted as a client, right? Like, because I know how often that happens. And even, I mean, even me as scale and grow, having to put teams in place, having to put, an assistant and client, I mean, for client acquisition and being able to make sure that's in place. Because trying to find a way to mirror myself, because my clients know, and a lot of my OG clients know, like having access to me directly was probably the best option that I could provide for them at the time, because I wasn't so big. I wasn't growing at a fast pace, but I tried to keep that and I implement that. And I kind of, that's why something I told you, like coming into the program, we're going to do this ethically. I want to make sure that, your clients feel that, I mean, even if you don't build a community behind it, like you're going to feel that energy that you give off, that they feel like they're not just a number. They didn't just invest in something, and wondering if that money is being spent on that versus actually, putting quality services and efforts into them. So, I mean, obviously, you see that's how we do and how we went over here, and you're pretty much mirroring that now. And now your businesses and services and your clients are probably already going to be start feeling that here pretty soon. Now, as far as back to the coaching program, now, I mean, I feel like the biggest gap in the industry, which you're probably kind of seeing now that you're actually on board and now you actually process clients, is actually fulfillment, right? So inside of our coaching program, you get access to some of our fulfillment team pretty much at wholesale and also at a percentage, because obviously we have a full team that you don't have to fumble, right? So when it comes to the coaching program, you didn't have to really come in and do guesswork. It's really just about providing content, providing value, and then also being able to have some type of authority in that space. But you have more confidence, I believe, now, because you have access to our fulfillment team that actually comes in and is a part of your services and part of your business, where you don't have to do any guesswork on applications or repair itself. Just kind of talk about that, how you feel about that. I mean, being able to plug into pretty much a business in a box, and like how you got that versus like having to guess and figure out all this stuff by yourself.
I mean, it's crazy because in another program that I was in, I didn't have access to any of that, to be honest with you. But now with like the dispute team, that is a whole different thing. I didn't even know that was a thing. Like it was possible within the program. But once I had access to that, I just took it to a whole nother level. Because at the end of the day, all you're doing is just doing content. You're just being consistent with content. You're being real. You're just being yourself as a person. So there's nothing to be scared about. There's nothing to be shy about. There's really nothing to be on the fence about, just because the access that Colton's giving you within the program. But not only that is the fulfillment team as well. So if you don't know how to fulfill these clients, someone else will, but they're going to help you do that. So it's all in sync, it's all in harmony. So everything's in one. The dispute team's going to help you out if you don't know how to do something. Colton's going to help you out if you don't know how to do something, and the fulfillment team's going to help you out if you don't know how to do something. Obviously, at a small percentage, right? Only with the fulfillment team, but these guys have been doing this for over 10 to 15 years, basically their whole lifetimes too as well. So they know what they're doing down to a T. All you're doing is just a plug and play. So and I love it, man. It's been the best it's ever been, to be honest, rather than other courses and stuff that you'll go on, most of those course gurus and stuff like that. This is a whole different ball game. This is the real deal.
No, I appreciate that, bro. That means a lot. That means a lot. And we can't even go over the top on that conversation, because we both just kind of hit that on the head. So I know we kind of touched on a little bit, but just to reiterate, After 7 days in the program, how much has your business netted in profit? I mean, or net business, but not even just profit, just netted in business revenue within like
So
7 days of launch.
revenue right around 60K, net profits 35K.
That's
First
crazy.
done with solar,
That is
man. You guys got to get in, man. Dude. This thing has changed my life. Look at the background now. You see the back.
yeah.
Everything doing amazing, man. I love it, dude. I can be remote. I can go to Mexico if I wanted to do the same thing. I mean, that's for all the people on the fence too, man. This is the best part about it. Is just because you're being yourself and you could be anywhere in the world. You could do whatever you want when you want. You have family. You can be with your family. More family time. No more doing a 9 to 5 and stuff like that. It's really good because you can do what you want now. You're free.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, so where can they find you? What's the name of your business? What's your
Revive
brand?
Solutions. So it's on Instagram, revive.solutions. On Instagram, just hit us up, man, if you guys are interested, want to learn more about the program. If you guys are wanting to learn more about the coaching program, though, go to Colton. He's the guy. Elevate University. He's the guy.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Before we get out of here, what's the goals, bro? Outside of repair, building your program, like how does this put you in a position where you at mentally? I know it's super early in the game, but what is the next steps? What's the next steps for Revive Solutions? What's the next steps for Hassan?
Next step is I just want to make sure everything, all the systems and processes are still dialed in year round, whether I'm hands on or I'm not hands on, but most of the time I will be hands on. Want to keep getting my feet wet, want to keep absorbing as much knowledge as possible. I'm actually opening up into other investment avenues at the moment as well, car rentals, developing homes and stuff like that. So really this year, my whole goal is just to hit a certain amount of just different assets that I can get into and investments that I can get into, at least 3 to 4 this year, just because this has sped up my life big time. I mean, I'm only 21. We did 30,000 this month in net, dude. Imagine the rest of the year I'm doing that or even more. I'm doing
Yes,
over
sir.
$30,000. That's what doctors and lawyers doing, and all I'm doing is sitting at home and having a blast, dude. That's the best part about it. But mainly just growing my portfolio, man. Just trying to hit at least a 500,000 a year, just even this year, just to start with, and after that, we'll just go from there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're on your way, bro. You're on your way. I'm glad to have you in the program, bro. It's people like you that make this peaceful, make this a growing process, and they make it good for me, bro. So I hope that if I can get 10x client like mentees and students like you, bro, this is gonna make this whole process and this coaching transition a lot better for me. So glad to have you, bro. I'm grateful and appreciative of you just as much as you are for me. Um, Moving forward, guys, I appreciate you guys watching in and tapping in. Y'all know where to find him. I'm gonna put his link to his business below. Please reach out to him. He's pretty much got the same access we got. So if you've had win into here, you want to refer people over to him. He's great. He's doing good. It's gonna be pretty much a cutoff of what I got going on. And if anything, just be sure to just always dive in, vet people out, look at who you're investing in. If you are interested in our coaching program, feel free to reach me out on Instagram, DM me per usual. DM me Elev8 Coaching Program. We'll get you tapped in. And then meanwhile, I love you. Peace.